can find.
Not just Simba. You done give Mufasa. You let your wife get Mufasa.
This guy's looking hungry. Welcome back to T.K.O.T. This guy's hungry.
Holy shit!
You saw the title. You guys know what you're coming in for.
Oh man.
Like, so it's like, hey, you wanna have fun?
Look at that. Look at that hungry nigga. Look at
You look at this nigga's like, yeah, I'm about to eat.
I'm about to bust up the walls. I'm about to crush that.
He has no idea this guy is a killer.
Yeah. That's the thing, yeah.
This is actually embarrassing.
Yo, that smile is menacing.
Like,
I'm not even gonna lie,
Jason,
that smile is menacing.
my wife's a
Let's
big
go
fan
in
and
and
she
see
wants
what
to
we
shoot a
got
movie
going
with
on
you.
with this shit.
What are your movie filming rates? I'm like, yeah, just 4K. He's like, okay, that's fine. We'll give you 10. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her. And the husband is recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000. She's saying, hey, little man, you like that? He was like, yes, man.
Alright.
This is the craziest setup I've ever
Okay.
seen.
So we all know Adam22.
Yeah, the guy from No Jumper, right?
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
from
yeah,
No Jumper,
yeah,
right?
that's right.
You
that's
know
right.
Adam22.
Yeah.
You know, famous
Podcast
YouTuber,
host.
podcast host.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Does his OnlyFans with his wife.
Yeah.
You know, he slept with a lot of women and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And recently
Recently
he
married,
decided-
right? Recently married.
Recently married,
Yeah.
and he decides to go on a, what do you call it, like a personal character destruction. You call it that?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This is self
Say,
deletion.
fuck it.
This is self
I'm
deletion.
gonna just destroy my reputation.
Yeah, this is self deletion. This is self deletion.
100% self deletion.
Self-deletion.
Why? He didn't even have to do it.
No.
He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to let
No.
another man sleep with his woman.
No.
He really didn't.
I don't think you should have fed into that.
If we're not gonna look at it from a religious standpoint, this guy is the guy. He's got millions,
Yeah.
podcasts,
Yeah.
bangs other women,
Yeah.
makes money doing it with his
Yeah,
shorty,
this guy-
threesome.
yeah.
This guy's the guy. If you
Yeah.
really put it down on paper,
He has a huge following.
with no religion and
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
He
moral
has
compass,
a huge following.
This
Yeah.
guy's the dude. This
He's
guy's
the guy.
doing it.
He has a huge following. People want to be this guy. They you know, they want to emulate to him. He's got like almost 5 million followers on his channels.
Yep.
This, that. He's interviewed.
This guy's he's making millions a month from his
interviewed
network.
So many different musicians from across the board, rappers, you name it.
Yep.
They've been on this podcast.
Yep.
I think, for me personally,
You really did.
if I was, I know who Adam22 is. I've never really been a big fan. You know, I was the type of guy, I'd watch DJ Vlad. If DJ, if a rapper was gonna come on, I'd watch DJ Vlad instead. You know, because he covered a lot of more rappers that I knew, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, he butchered himself.
He's a bozo.
No way have I ever witnessed any man do this and actually like broadcast it. This is crazy.
Yeah.
All for money.
Bro,
For
But
money.
he has bread, so this is crazy.
This is a very, I'm telling you, man, this is a very big, like, let me roll with what society is fucking throwing out here. Because he even said himself, like, he fucking felt bad after. Exactly, because you're not supposed to let this happen.
Exactly.
This is bullshit.
You know,
Are you crazy?
You know that's not how it's supposed to be.
Bro.
You know you're still gonna feel weird, or what do they call it? You know you're gonna get an ick. You know
Yeah,
the
man.
word ick. Now you're
Yeah,
getting
the
an ick
ick.
from
Bro,
that.
it's like, why?
It's like I really didn't think, like, it's true. Men don't like when they find out their shorty sleeps with another man. Obviously not.
Yeah,
Yo,
that,
I swear, a woman can easily not easily, but can get over it easier than a man can get over it. A man can't get over that. Some other man coming in and piping it down, sweating in that shit. Guys got a pop. Nah.
Yo,
exactly.
and he's recording. He's right there. Like,
Yo.
you're actually
Oh, that's
witnessing
crazy.
it.
No, but
That makes
which
it a
is
whole
weird.
different, like, you know?
it's weird because that's what he said that they recorded. But in another video that I watched, he said that he never seen it.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
He's like, I never seen it.
Actually, he did say
Yeah,
that.
so I think what happened with that one, maybe someone else posted something, posted it with that guy talking about another story, which is crazy.
Well, no, like that guy did post that story, but
Yeah.
somebody definitely edited it.
They edited it,
As
made
far
it
as,
sound like he was
seeing
talking
it,
about
whatever.
another. Yeah, I think it
But-
edited it, made it seem like it
Yo.
wasn't him, or he's lying,
Be careful
And
of the
he was
internet.
lying.
Be careful.
Or he's
of the
lying and he
internet.
was there.
Yeah, be
Here's the
careful.
thing.
which would be crazy.
The
Yeah.
only
'Cause
side like theory that I have about this is that maybe perhaps it didn't happen. It didn't actually happen, and they're acting right now. Because here's the thing. I'm also thinking, if I'm that guy myself, and my rate is 4K, and they give me 10, am I really gonna expose them like this?
No, but I think they didn't care. I think what they said was, listen,
they interviewed
publicize it if you want.
They called them
They
in.
interviewed him like in this thing.
In the long one, they interview him.
Yeah.
We'll find the clip. We'll show you.
No, well, listen, they definitely want the more publicity, the better, because
course.
the more people, because listen, at the end of the day, people, a lot of us, like, I know me personally, I find this fucking debauchery. I find that shit's disgusting. Ethan, that's not your wife. That's clearly just some bitch. She's not your wife.
No.
Because the term wife, you never would do that.
Yo,
So
legit. Yo, why you pimping your wife?
Yeah,
Yo, dog.
pretty much. You pimped your wife out.
You really just pimped your wife out.
I don't know what to say.
I did it for money.
You pimped your wife
She said, I don't have to do it. You're like, no, go ahead. You encourage
Pimped her out. And what
Go
makes
make
it even
some of
worse,
that money and bring it home.
what makes it even worse
Fucking
is
sick bastard.
you paid somebody to smash your wife.
grand.
It's
Even
not to
more.
say that you caught your wife just went and did something for the content. The content was gonna make the money. That's a whole different story. That's for work, because work is gonna generate the money. You paid someone else to come and smash before you even made a cent off of it.
Imagine that.
And you paid to kill a gorilla.
You for real though.
You sound like you done went and got the king of all apes.
No, it's what do you want to do? I want the biggest star right now. I want the biggest
got
star
the
right now.
king of
Smash
all
my
apes.
wife.
See,
To
that's what I'm
smash your
thinking.
wife.
I'm like, yo, how did that?
That's crazy.
Yo, he has like black belt in cuckory. He's got the black belt in cuckory. This nigga needs to open a dojo.
Can you guys even imagine how the conversation would go? Like, just even after they agree. It's like, all right, honey, who do you want? I'll message them.
Yeah, which one do you think's the best one? We had a roster, so we checked through.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he had the biggest thing. He has the he's got all the fans and people coming in right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's have this long dung gorilla come.
Yeah, they definitely did their homework on this guy.
They did.
Oh, no,
They had to.
yeah.
Because he's talking about all money, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Adam22 said it's all about the money, right? So of course he did his research. This guy probably watched some of his content.
Yeah.
So I like how the nigga pipes it down. You got a mosquito on the back of your neck.
Yo, is that what was murking me?
Yeah.
I felt it.
It came for
kill
you.
him?
Yeah, you got him. I think
Yeah.
He came for you.
Damn.
But so they have to do their research, right? They have to go look through it, figure out what's what. Oh,
Yeah,
is he
yeah,
good? How many?
yeah,
What,
yeah, yeah.
what's his going rate? All this
Yeah.
other kind of crap. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, hold on. Let's watch some of the stuff here. Let's see what we got on the plate here.
Not long one. The 6. Okay.
Yeah, this one's 6 minutes. Lena on going back to Adams after sleeping with Jason Love. Jason Love is the guy.
Love.
Yeah.
God damn, he gave you some love.
Fucking silly motherfucker, man. What an idiot.
It's because I have not spent almost any time in my life learning about like how polyamorous people work or anything like that. But when I was at the AVN Awards back in January, there was a couple of different dudes who came up to me with their wives or girlfriends and said, hey, if you ever have time or you're ever down, I would love for you to fuck my wife. And I'm just kind of like, okay, like that's wild. Like, I didn't even take it serious or anything like that. But I understand what those guys are thinking. They have watched me in porn or whatever. They've watched you in porn, and they would love to like just see their girl inserted into that environment. And just seeing you like looking.
Hold on a second. So what's that about exactly?
Can we?
Yo, can we break that down?
Can we actually
Somebody
try,
break
can
what
we
you
actually
said
try to
down?
figure out that for a second? Like, what do you think it is that would make any kind of man or anybody really be like, this guy is the guy. You need to bang my shorty. Would you like to?
This is not something. This
Would
is
you would you like would you like to?
You can't get
Yo, so you know what I realized?
Can we not put ourselves in those guys' shoes?
No, but you know what I realized is that is that the world has every type of person pretty much, So he's just it's just and I can't really say that it's all around the world it's like this, because not if I can line up, I bet you 100 guys in a row, and I can ask them, yo, would you let another man bang your wife? Yes or no? Like, at least guys that I know, and all of them would say no, hell no.
Yes,
Crazy.
It's got to be like one
Crazy.
one out of 100.
One out of whatever would say yes, or they would just because we're embarrassed they wouldn't say anything. The fact that Adam22 is popular, he has money, he couldn't possibly give a f what anybody thinks. That's why he's letting this shit out in the open like that. Because let's be honest, weird shit gets scrutiny, right? But and it would hurt your pockets. The fact that he already does this kind of weird shit. We know that his wife is an OnlyFans. Okay, so we know what type of guy he is. Because let's be honest, what men out there would let their wife do OnlyFans? That's just the beginning.
That's big facts.
Baby, honey, we doing for work today?
Yeah,
I'm popping it open. I'm busting it open
So
for
you're saying
Tyrone,
that
Jackson, and fucking Steph.
We shouldn't even be surprised by the
That
fact
is.
that
Yeah, this was the outcome. This was like leading up to it. This was the home run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Couple shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she was already filming, and then they filmed together, and now
Yeah,
they're filming with
yeah,
other
yeah,
women.
yeah.
And then where else is it gonna escalate to? Someone, you know.
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going out?
Yeah, this is the climax.
Yeah.
Huh, no pun intended. This is the climax.
Honestly,
is the climax.
It's just a little bit strange that he waited till they were married for this to happen.
It is.
Yeah.
That is definitely
And,
weird.
Like, that's definitely a weird part.
Yeah. It's like a wedding gift. Here, baby.
So it leads me to this question. Okay? Leads me to this question. If he like obviously allowed this to happen, as he stated multiple times.
Yep, more than once.
Do you guys believe that he loves her?
Oh.
Because like that has to be a question too. Because it's like
No.
Because I'll tell you. Because in nowhere in my head does it feel
No.
like if I love like just even my girlfriend, you know, like not even my wife, but like just even my girlfriend, that I would let this happen.
No, if I felt,
Well,
if I had that emotion that we describe as love,
Mhm.
I would be repulsed if I had found out that she had slept with another man.
Well,
There's
hold on.
no
Well,
way I
well-
could have let my woman sleep with another man if I truly loved her.
Well, hold on.
No
Okay.
because if
Yeah.
you know, like if you love somebody
Yeah.
and they do something so wrong to you, you're like repulsed by them. It's like, I can't believe
Yeah.
you did this to me because of the love that I have for you. You wouldn't, but he does. Well, also, he doesn't view that as wrong though.
So yeah, so check this out, yo. I've got actually a good story I want to share with you guys. So you asked, does he love her?
Yeah.
So I would say this. So I think his understanding of love is just different of what maybe the normal people, the norm where I consider what love is. And I'm going to give you an example why I think his view of what norm is kind of twisted. Because have you ever heard the story of the Iceman, Kuklinski? Dirk Kuklinski. He was an assassin.
He was an assassin.
He was an assassin.
You talking about the ice pick killer?
The ice pick killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Iceman.
yeah.
Call him Iceman, not
Yeah,
ice
the
pick.
Iceman. Yeah.
Okay?
That guy was ruthless.
This guy was ruthless. This
check that
guy
documentary.
killed like double digits, 60 something people. He killed them in all types of ways. All types of ways. And the reason why I bring him up is because he had a family, wife, children, everything. He loved them. He'd hang out with them, spend time with them, everything. The family had no idea that this guy was a killer for the mafia.
Yeah.
The number one killer.
Got
So to answer
cold.
your question, if you love is, yeah, love is possible. But their view of what love is that's just work. Iceman's a killer, so that's just work. I go home, kiss my kids.
But this is, but
this guy.
This is involved in with like your home though. Look,
Yeah,
look,
that's
right?
what I'm saying.
Look,
That
look what the test says.
his love is
About,
twisted.
after sleeping with Jason, coming home to him, right?
Yeah.
Because your work comes home with you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she's getting out, going
yeah.
smashed up.
Yeah.
And she's coming back
Yeah.
sore.
Yeah.
I can't sleep with
Yeah.
you today.
Yeah.
You're looking at him, and she's
Yeah.
coming right to the freaking shower.
Yeah.
Gotta clean him up. You're looking at her walking funny.
This is the part that I'm waiting
Yeah.
for.
Which is why love is twisted for him. Sorry. Yeah.
It does come later in the video when she talks about it, so we'll get to that part. But here's the thing, like, to me, at least to me, it comes to the point where, like, alright, what am I gonna prioritize at this point in time? Am I really gonna prioritize money? But I already have a decent amount of it, right?
Yep, already got it.
And like, because honestly, what it feels like based on the way he talks is like, hey, you know what? I had so much that I kind of just want to let my wife have her moment for one day. That's the way he kind of talks about it, because he's like, you know, I've been with so many women, blah blah blah. Like he's trying to point that out. So he's like, you know, it's kind of fair that she does it too. No, it's not.
No, sir,
my
it
God.
is not.
And it's
You're
so
an
different,
idiot.
Too. It's so different too.
You're
Like,
stupid.
I'll tell you this: out of those girls, all those girls that he smashed, he definitely forgot about most of them. 1,000%. That's
Oh,
just
for
how we
sure,
work.
for sure.
Yeah.
Period. It's not
Gone.
a thing.
Gone.
Is she gonna forget about this single one?
At most, just a number.
Yeah.
But like he's not like no. It just works completely different. And I think I'm telling you, give it 7 months.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear the news. Oh, they
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
relationship.
yeah. That was a bad move to do it
Yeah,
after
bad
the
move.
marriage.
They
It
have a
was
kid
a
together.
totally
Yeah, they
bad
have a
move.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, yo,
they have a
so
child.
My wife, the mother of my, oh my god.
I mean, right now she's talking about to her girlfriends and stuff. Like, well, wow, it's been so long since I had another dangalang, and yo, that was killer.
Yeah.
That's what she's gonna be saying. Yo, he killed me.
Yeah, man.
Adam can't kill me.
Yeah.
And this guy's sitting there talking about how it's hard for him to get her there. Imagine that, and one of his own videos. This guy's such a goof. Imagine like just cell phone, like what do like defecating, just shitting in public. It's so weird. Like he's posting his own videos of making himself look like a
Like
fool.
a fucking
He's
idiot.
a fucking fool.
Like
yeah,
a fucking
really,
idiot.
yeah.
You're an idiot.
And then so
For numbers.
Yeah, for
Oh
numbers,
my
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he literally sold his respect.
yeah,
That's
and
weird.
the real problem with this video
That's
is
weird.
because he has a following of young people as well too. I'm pretty sure, and to give that type of information to children and to young people is like, okay, this is considered normal, or this is what your role model does, or what all your role models do. That's fucking crazy. And you have children too, so what are they gonna emulate to? This kind of behavior? That's fucking debaucherous. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking her kids are OnlyFans fans too. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking embarrassing, man.
Yo,
Let's hear this. This guy's wildin', man. Never seen nothing like this.
I'm like a glamorous porn star on camera with a very well-known professional. It's not the worst thing in the world to me. I'm not super mad about it. And then I feel like it's kind of allowed me to even just embrace the fact that, like, yeah, in prior situations, even with you, I've fucked girls with one of my friends, and that was okay. But because it's a girl who I don't have a real relationship with, but now I'm kind of like, well, why the fuck do I care? Especially as a porn person, you know, it's like, why would it be such a big deal? If I enjoy it with a girl that I don't give a fuck about, what is the point of me not doing that with the girl that I'm married to? It's not like an inherently degrading or disrespectful thing, right?
I mean, as long as you're consenting, I mean, and you're trying.
That's unfortunate.
What the fuck did she just say? As long as you consent? You're over 18. You don't need consent. Listen, that behavior is fucked up. Yeah, listen, what you're watching right now.
This is actually wild. These people are different kinds of breeds.
Yeah,
of
that's
people.
different. That's different. For a man and a wife to be sitting up there on
She's half decent looking too.
Oh yeah, she's very good looking.
Yeah, she's not bad.
And
looking
it's a goddamn shame because that's a waste of some good. Nah. But anyway, I'm not surprised though. Like, come on, like. It's really sad. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a goddamn shame.
Oh well.
Turned on by it, and the girl's turned on by it clearly. So it's like,
well, clearly you're turned on.
Yeah,
by
I'm talking
it
about myself as
you're
the girl
not
in this
shying
situation.
away from this whole double team thing that I'm proposing here, are you?
no, not at all. I actually have some pictures of positions I'd like to try with you on my phone.
See, that's one thing that I was thinking when we started talking about it. Is like, okay, if we're gonna do this double team scene, what are the positions? Because I need to make sure that this.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yo, have we no decency? It's like I'm watching an X-rated like a show for adults, and this you can easily watch this on YouTube. You know, like why would they come on a platform like this, you know, and discuss the way how they are in the bedroom?
No, you can do that.
No, but I'm just saying though, you know what I mean?
It's the new world.
It's a new world, and like you know, in the times that we're living in now, it's very scary, man. You know, I can barely digest that shit. You know, I eat a couple mouthfuls of this, and I want to go puke in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I can barely digest that, you know, and I'm an adult.
Yeah. So he's talking about the like double teaming her.
And her a different position.
With another dude.
Sorry, can we go back for a second?
Yeah. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Yeah, this guy's wildin', man. Yeah, let's go back.
He is an embarrassment.
Yeah, he actually is. This guy's actually a whole ass
Like
embarrassment, man.
this guy got where he probably should be, you know, like as far as like being a man, like, I got money, I got my shit, I got success, I got my wife, I got kids.
Yeah.
Let me pimp my wife.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
I made it there. Time to pimp.
I don't know what the fuck else to do.
And now she's into the idea of getting double teamed and getting piped up by two dicks. Look at you.
Not doing that with the girl that I'm married to. It's not like an inherently degrading or disrespectful thing, right?
I mean, as long as you're consenting, I mean, and you're turned on by it, and the girl's turned on by it clearly. So it's like.
One person, you know, it's like, why would it be such a big deal? I think it's kind of allowed me to even just embrace the fact that, like, yeah, in prior situations, even with you, I've fucked girls with one of my friends, and that was okay. But because it's a girl who I don't have a real relationship with, but now I'm kind of like, well, why the fuck do I care? Especially as a porn person, you know, it's like, why would it be such a big deal? If I enjoy it with a girl that I don't give a fuck about, what is the point of me not doing that with the girl that I'm married to? It's not like an inherently degrading or disrespectful thing, right?
I hear that,
I mean, as long as you're.
What the hell does that mean?
That's verbal diarrhea, bro. He just shat in his own mouth.
Because he's willing to do it with the woman he doesn't care about. You don't respect this woman.
Should I do it to my wife too?
So why,
You don't care about your wife?
Shouldn't I do it? No, nigga. It doesn't mean that. It means exactly what you're trying to figure out in your head, right? Look, you can see him thinking what he's saying. Like, this is really stupid.
Yo, bro, yeah, like, look.
Like, look at how he's saying it.
But but look, look at her reaction too, bro. She's you know what? She'll be the one to divorce him. I guarantee it.
He's consenting. Go ahead, smash.
You're consenting too much.
Consenting, I mean, and you're turned on by it, and the girl's turned on by it clearly. So it's like.
Well, clearly you're turned on.
Yeah,
by
I'm talking
it
about
because
myself as the
you're
girl
not
in this
shying
situation.
away from this whole double team thing that I'm proposing here, are you?
No.
He's proposing double team thingy.
And then look at his eyebrow. He's like,
Does that interest
why
you?
does he look like he
Watch,
likes that
next
so
thing you're
much?
gonna hear? All right, guys, I sucked a dick. I did it. I did it. I did it. It was for money. I made like $2 million, guys. Come on, how could I not?
this hurt him way more than like he could have ever imagined.
Yo, it broke him.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at the eyebrow.
Wait, you want to know something?
Yeah, look at that eyebrow. That eyebrow.
But first, he went from her smashing another guy.
Like the Rock
So
right
now.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yo, but see how like now he's escalated though. He went from just her banging the guy to now both of them, two guys banging her.
He's like, oh, I can probably
You know.
make it better, maybe.
Yeah, that's gonna
I
be
don't know.
it's gonna be a competition between them.
You know, it's like, and don't play yourself, man.
It's like don't play yourself, buddy. Don't play yourself. Your game whack.
Your niggas don't have seasoning. Shut up.
No seasoning. No, y'all got. If you can't dance, how can you tell me that you can smash? I don't believe,
Bro,
Not at all. I actually have some pictures of positions I'd like to try with
I'm sorry. Look.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying what you can't say.
you on my phone.
See, that's one thing that I was thinking when we started talking about it is like, okay, if we're going to do this double
Try with you on my phone. Not at all. I actually have some pictures of positions I'd like to try with you on my phone.
See, that's one thing that I was thinking when we started talking about it is like, okay, if we're going to do this double team scene, what are the positions? Because I need to make sure that this dude's dangler ain't like too close to my face or anything.
Well, I don't think we should do it the first time, but I would like to be DP'd by you and someone else.
So the butt and the vagina.
Yeah.
Well, I see. Okay, right there. Boom. Jealousy triggered because we haven't had anal in like a year.
Okay.
And you're gonna say, "Oh, it's because last time we tried to do it."
At this point,
jealousy triggered.
at this point, we're watching a freak show.
What the hell was that?
That's what we're watching.
See what happened. See what gate opened. Do you see what gate opened?
This is what happens when you let another man bang your wife, or when this open relationship with an open relationship is it always extends to more and more debaucherous behavior, more and more fuckery, more and more things. Now imagine there's a daughter at home here. Like let's put you know what I'm saying, there's a child at home here.
But look how they're even talking. Look, one, he won't look at her when he's actually saying the shit. She won't even look at him when like they're actually saying like, I want to know whatever. Like, bro, it's weird.
But you know what I think?
Telling her face that is awkward as fuck for her.
No, but you know what I think happens though? I think when you have so much sex, and when you do something so much, it literally takes all of the oomph and the soil out of it. To them, it's just like, doesn't matter.
Mama, bro, I'm telling you, dog, he literally forced her to come on this show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I can agree with that.
I think so.
Yeah, because in the beginning, I think she even mentioned.
She even said it. She's like, oh, I thought I'd never be on the show again.
Yeah, but then I have sex with another man, and then I'm on the show.
Exactly. Yeah. Because look at him. He looks like he's acting like a jealous guy, and it's like, but you did this.
Yeah, he's jealous.
And now you're opening the door to more. Because he doesn't. It's like he doesn't know what to do. You know?
No, because now he wants to. Because now he knows.
I'm just gonna say some shit.
No, because now he has to feed. I know he has to feed his crave. Yo, he likes that shit. He likes it. That's what I was telling you. I think that he's coming out of the closet.
Oh.
He likes this shit.
Oh, that's
why I don't like. Listen, I am the only guy in my movie with my wife. There's no fucking guest appearances featuring this guy, a cameo from fucking this guy, a guest appearance. Coming to hit my woman. Yo, that's not gonna happen, right?
A guest appearance.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen in my relationship. But for him, think about it. I first let the guy smash her, so he opened that door now. Now he's talking about 2-on-1, 2 guys and 1 girl. Listen, for you to be able to have another man in front of you smashing your woman, you gotta be comfortable with penis. That's not yours.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's bisexual or whatever term he wants to use to call himself, whatever he identifies as, bisexual, gay, whatever. Adam22 is coming out to the world, and this is how he's doing it.
This nigga probably identifies like a fucking robot from like fucking.
I think that's how he's doing it.
Some stupid ass shit. Yeah. Dumbass tattoo in his fucking head.
This guy's a whole goofball. This is not a guy to imitate or look up to.
Anal scene, you came in like 4 minutes.
So okay,
you were like, well, actually, I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, you could be the guy in my butt. Would you still be jealous?
I just don't really like love the idea of my balls clapping against another dude's balls.
I think you'll get so into it you'll forget and you won't care.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, it's definitely like not totally off limits in my mind, but
I'm not saying it's the first thing I want to do, but like we've had so many girls on Plug Talk where you're like, what's your favorite thing? And they're like, DP. You think anal feels good? You think vaginal feels good? Wait till you try them together.
But you have a sensitive butthole. That's why we haven't been engaging with it so much, right? Like, I don't know.
I just hate prep for anal. That's literally all it is. I like anal. I hate preparing for anal.
Because you have to eat gummy bears for a whole day beforehand.
You have to starve yourself. You have to clean out your butthole.
Right.
You know, it's a whole thing. And then every time for some reason I get a cut or I bleed no matter what. And then I have a problem for a week after. But it's just part of doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly horrified by the idea, but that's also one thing that I've realized is that even if I...
What did I just hear?
Yeah,
the effects of getting your booty hole buggered. Am I supposed to feel sorry for her?
Oh, this is actually a lot.
Like, I'm crying right now.
This is actually a lot to take in right now. This is.
Unfortunately, yeah, my booty hole bleeds.
It's kind of crazy to think people like this exist.
My dog.
And not only that, they speak so openly about it.
This is so fucked up.
You know?
Yo, damn.
I really didn't like the idea of you fucking another dude on camera. I mean, being in the porn business, it would just be insane for me to say no to it at this point, or at least this one scene. Like doing more is kind of its own separate conversation.
I've approached him, and say, like, I have sex with mine. Nobody has no idea who the hell that guy is. No clue. No clue. You didn't need to talk about it. You could just kept it. I'm not talking about it on the show. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you could say no.
Because people would have known that you would have done it because people watch your shit, right?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not for nothing, but I hate this guy. He's so annoying. What the fuck?
I know, with the gorilla spitting the cross out of the mouth.
Like, bro, like,
on the side of his face.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a gorilla look. See?
Oh, I thought it was like some type of I don't know.
F religion.
Yeah, I think it's 80.
But the financial rewards have been so absurd that it's kind of like, well, we're in business together. Like, you gotta.
Yeah, and I mean, at some point, it's like my fans were just kind of like, your content's getting dry at this point. Like, you haven't done anything new, and so for me, yes, it was exciting financially, and it was exciting to have a new sexual experience. But it's also like, I'm kind of excited for work, just because there's like new things I could do for my fans to keep them interested.
People, this woman is obsessed with her OnlyFans analytics.
There comes a time when you have to ask yourself, where any adult or woman or man, is that all you're worth? Is that all you can do for a career? You have nothing that you're good at. Lena, her name's Lena. You have nothing that you're good at. You've already made millions. Don't tell me that you're not creative enough to be like, okay, let me open up a business, maybe a nail shop, nail and aesthetics, whatever, something. Your husband say, listen, honey, we're married now, children. I've been busting it open on OnlyFans. I want to do something else. That's crazy. That's extremely, because the fans are like, oh, there's nothing else. All those weirdo guys sitting at home beating off to your shit, And shame on you guys for signing up for fucking OnlyFans. Okay, watch porn. It's the same shit.
Yeah, stop paying for that, man.
I'm not advocating for pornography. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying though is you can't go on like, damn, why go and subscribe as a man? Be a man. You don't have to do that. It's pay into that.
Most men don't get some. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I'm saying, well, most men don't get some? Yes, but why get some and pay for it digitally? What kind of sucker shit is that?
Hey, nigga. Honestly, you know what? I'm with you.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, cause listen, guys, I'm not justifying porn, but what I'm saying is, why would you pay $25, $30 a month subscribing to an OnlyFans when you can just go on? I'm not gonna give you guys the information, but you can go find this elsewhere for free.
Hey, you can find it anywhere.
You don't have to download it. It's a free stream.
No, we're all adults, so you can just go on Google, man.
Go on that shit. You can free stream that shit.
Yeah, you can go find that.
You don't have to watch their shit and pay to get that. You know what I'm saying? And also too, let me tell you something. If you can't get any, if you're a man, you can't get any pussy and all that other shit. That's fine. But
that's not fine. You definitely
no. I'm saying
you need to figure out how to go get.
What I'm saying though is listen, figure out how to get the pussy, but don't be like this.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be like this.
That's too far.
Don't
get it and then want to share it.
That's like, weird. Holy shit, man, this shit is valuable. That's not
how a man is supposed to roll. Once you get it, that's yours. No one else touch it until I'm done with it.
This is crazy, and the fact that she would even say like, I was just excited for my new fans. Nah, you're excited for yourself.
Yeah, you're a fan.
Yeah, you're excited for yourself. Yeah.
So think of
people justify.
I did it for my fans.
Yeah, because think about her fans are just all guys. Her fans are all guys. Her fans are like, okay, her fans are all guys. Maybe there's a couple girls that go on there and subscribe.
Women aren't paying for that.
No, I'm saying there may be some lesbians on there.
Yeah, I mean that's the heavy exception.
But the thing is, here's the thing. Let me ask you this: has she kept doing shit?
What are you doing with that mallet?
Because I got mad and I saw it over there. And I was like, let me hold it. But here's the thing. Look, if she had continued to do like shit with like shorties and like this guy, people would have still kept watching. Still their fans.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They're your fans. They would have kept watching.
Talk about justifying like this, man. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. Imagine all the kind of other crazy stuff her fans have asked her to do. All kinds of wild stuff, right?
I'm sure every day.
So if you wanted to do it to make your fans happy, I'm sure there was a laundry list of things that you could have done.
You don't have to give
make
in,
them happy.
Yeah, and they were giving into their desires. It wasn't them giving to their fans. Because let's be honest, since when the fuck did she give a shit about her fans and those guys weirdos sitting behind the camera? Did you know what her fans look like?
You don't give a damn.
Dorks, 300 pounds. They sit behind your desk. Come on.
You don't care.
It's not
about
guys
them,
like
man.
fucking me and these guys. We get pussy. We don't need to fucking be behind the camera jerking off to your shit.
No, you don't care about.
Right?
them,
So
man.
you don't care about the fat guy loser sitting at home. Don't say that. You cared about what we gave him. No.
They're just a cash machine to you, little pay pig. Where's my money at?
Let me tell you, dog. Look, so I've been watching. Like, I always watch like a lot of like police interrogations and stuff, and like they always talk to you about like body language.
Yeah.
Describe what's going on.
Yeah.
And he is so much on the offensive right now.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
right now he's attacking the fuck out of her. Like, look at him. Just look how he looks.
Yeah, but it's twisted though, because this guy he wanted to do
No,
it.
but it's his fault.
It's his fault. You wanted to do it, man.
This is one of the craziest things. This is why white boys do crazy shit.
I know that's wild. Look at you.
Sorry, I don't know if you can put that because I said white boys and stuff, but it's true.
They do.
You know,
They do be doing crazy stuff.
They do be
doing
it hasn't
crazy.
come out yet, but I think any guy, she. Come on, man. You can't go and smash the killer gorilla in the Thriller in Manila
Nah, they
and
couldn't
go
be.
back to the regular Drilla.
Nah.
You cannot.
She feels sad for him.
You cannot.
Yeah, she feels bad for
She's
him.
like, damn, you shouldn't have let me done that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
Crazy.
Now I'm hungry. Now I want more. Uh-oh.
They've been together for 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years, man. My bad, had to
He
get
just
that.
activated something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
Yo, if
You've been
you-
sleeping with the same person for years. All of a sudden, here, have this. Woo, that person rocked my world.
Well,
Damn.
Make it look like this.
Anything different than what that was will be probably
But
better.
imagine you exactly. It's the same as you've been in vanilla ice cream for 7 years.
Mhm.
Suddenly you try strawberry and it's like my world is rocked.
Yep.
What the fuck going on?
Unbelievable.
Simply because it's different, you know.
Can't believe what I just had.
And I'm not gonna lie, the fact that they
Put this
like
phone on
he
silent.
picked the black guy, he dead.
Yeah.
He dead. I'm sorry, you will not compare. You cannot. So,
Nah, that guy.
So for you-
That guy was swinging that thing like Thor's hammer. I'm telling you.
This is crazy. This is what happens when you get to like fucking Hollywood, bro.
Yeah. It just gets
So she is more turned on by seeing the numbers go up than
No.
anything else, probably.
I am turned on that there is like many, many, many thousands of people out there who are waiting for July 13th to sit down and download or watch this video or whatever and jerk off to it. That is hot to me.
Just thinking about the
wanna watch me.
legions of gooners who are just
Yes.
posted up waiting for
They
it.
can jerk off to anyone. They could find a Lena the Plug lookalike and jerk off to her. No, they want to jerk off to me and my weird vagina.
Weird.
I don't know.
How dare you.
Your fans love to say it's weird.
I think it's nice.
I mean, you better think it's nice.
I'm a
It's yours.
fan.
It's yours. You bought
It's
it.
a good looking vagina. I didn't buy it. It came that way.
Damn, bro, you bought it.
Okay. So what else do they want to know? People probably want to know, is it hard to go back to a reasonably sized white penis after dealing with a baby arm?
What the fuck? Who says that?
It's crazy. It's weird, man. I don't know. You know what? I feel like,
I think something's wrong with him. I think he's going through something.
I
Yeah,
think he
yeah,
needs help.
Yeah, I think he's actually going through something.
Reminds me of
Like
You know
that's some serious self-deprecation.
yeah, man.
He reminds me
Like
of
I was like, oh, what else would people want to know? Oh yeah, what's it like going back to my regular, white-sized penis to compare
that's
to
not- yo,
oh,
listen.
big elephant dick?
Yeah, man. That's
What?
weird. And actually, you know what?
Who
I
says
resent that statement because what makes you think we all got some big dangling stupid shit like that with some inhuman people? Yo, we got some Reggie Deggies out there too, man.
Yeah, man.
Adam.
That's
okay,
doo-doo. Okay?
22.
This is doo-doo, baby.
Yo, but you know what's crazy
Doo-doo.
though too? You know what's crazy? Is that he could have got any other white guy to hit his wife. Here, you want to sleep with another guy? Here you go. Why did you want to get the walls
Because
torn
the
out?
fans wanted the BBC.
honestly, yeah, that's what it is.
That's what wanted the bubbles. They wanted the BBC. They wanted the BBC.
BBC.
Like we don't want to see another white dangling like there. We want to see
Yeah,
some
yeah,
big
yeah.
black hog.
Yeah.
The biggest.
How you walking?
Let's see if they do it.
Yeah.
And they, I bet you how many fans went crazy when they heard, oh my God, they actually did it.
That's crazy, bro.
Fucking heard us.
I feel like low-key in her head.
Damn.
I can't believe I'm with this
Look at her. Look at her face.
Look at her face, bro.
Look at her.
She's going like this, like, really? You're saying this?
No.
Like.
And then she's gonna move to fantasizing about it.
Oh yeah. For
Look at her. Her face is more for
Oh,
Look
no,
at her
yo,
smile.
listen, he lost her, right?
Yeah,
he lost her.
Is it upsetting?
No.
Is it hard to go back to regular life?
So first of all, I wouldn't say that yours is regular. I would say yours is definitely like above average. So let's give you that.
Yes.
Every time we take your pants off on public talk, the girls like, oh, I'm surprised. You
But
know?
for a white guy, they don't say that.
Podcast.
They don't say that, but they're thinking that.
Why are you dissing yourself?
Maybe, I don't know. Someone called you good boyfriend dick once. And I feel like that was a good compliment because nobody wants like an outrageously large penis all the time.
Right.
It wasn't hard to come back to your dick. I was in a lot of pain for a few days. So having sex was, you know.
It was reupholstered.
You were a little traumatized by me.
I have a question.
Yo, what?
What the fuck? Slow down. What the fuck? No.
Let's say, for example, okay, y'all were in his shoes for this moment.
Yeah.
Would you wait until she's like, I'm not in pain no more, or would you want to get in there anyways?
Wait. Say again.
Good question because I
So,
thought
yeah,
about that.
So, like, you know, let's say you were in his shoes right now, like, you know, they just shot, and she said that, like, it hurt for the next couple of days, right?
Yeah.
Are you the type to wait until it doesn't hurt so you can go in there, or would you just want to get in there so now you're the last?
Yo, listen. First of all, I've never been in a situation where I was like willingly knew that a girl got smashed. But if I have to think about it, yo, girl, you gonna need a couple of days to wash that tang
Like
off
in
you.
this situation, because like here's the thing.
Nah, because think
You're
about it.
married to her still.
Yeah, but think about it. Inside her walls are torn, right? That means that his flesh tore the inside of those walls. So that means days after, his flesh was still in contact with those torn walls. And I don't want to be part of the contact with this nigga with those torn walls.
Not 100%
So
sure
I gotta
like
wait
that.
at least a week, 2, 3 to be like, okay, it's good.
I don't know about that math.
I don't know about that. Man.
Open up. Go back.
Look around. Is it safe? Is it safe yet?
Is it safe? No, not yet.
Okay.
Because you can't go right away.
I know.
But I bet you adam22 right away. To be like, oh, you had that dick? Here's mine.
Right. So okay, I need a timeline though. I need like a week.
I just told you.
I wouldn't if I was in his position.
If I was in his position and I'm already a fucking weirdo, well, I'm going as soon as he's done. I'm next.
Oh no, that's fair.
I'm already a weirdo anyway.
I'll tell you this.
True.
You said,
Yeah, as soon as she's done, not sore. Okay, I'm jumping in.
Because think about it, right? Like,
I'll tell you this.
Regular.
I believe based on how he says he felt, he jumped in there right away.
yeah, that's what I told you. I think he jumped in right away.
You think? Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, I think
Because
adam22
he
probably.
felt like super insecure about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
feels like it was being
Oh,
emasculated.
baby, come here. Oh, and she gave it to him here.
Absolutely.
Hit
I'd be
slow.
like, well, how was it? How'd it go?
But also too.
How did filming go? Was it well?
But yo, she literally just put the guy in blast. Like, yo, listen, I was hurting days after. Yeah. Adam, you never make me hurt days after.
Yeah.
So that means that like you say hurting, but girl, like you know you felt good.
Yeah, she enjoyed it.
Come on, man.
Look at her. Look at her face.
She's
She's infatuated. Look at her. She's like.
She does. I'll tell you this.
She's happy. She's like, man, I can't believe it. I finally got some babies. Hey,
Yo, I guarantee you.
I got that baby.
Yeah, but yo, before she was married to this guy, before she was with him.
No, but I know.
She's
But
had a
I'm
black guy.
saying,
She's had
I
a black guy. It's not her
guarantee
first black guy.
Yo, but I guarantee you, she does not want to do this.
No way.
Well, yeah, no, she'll make money off this.
This was no.
He has
but
to
it
cut
was-
her a check.
But I'll tell you this.
I'll tell you why. She has to cut her a check. He has to cut her a check for her
No,
company.
that's fair, but that's still definitely his idea, 1000%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The way they're both talking about it. 'Cause
Being like, ouch, hold on.
At first, yeah. But that did go away pretty quickly.
It took like 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Yeah. You feel like it's snapped back? Well, you never had the natural birth that you were planning on.
I don't believe that a vagina stretches from having sex once for 40 minutes with a bigger dick.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at the buttholes of the girls that we work with that I know have had like dread or whoever in their asshole, and I'm like, those dicks are doing damage.
Okay, but the asshole's not meant to stretch like this big. The vagina is meant to stretch and
You
go
should
back.
see some of the shits I've taken over the years.
No, I don't want to.
Like a straight jack-o'-lantern.
Yo, why is this guy staring at chicks' buttholes?
Well, that's what he does, right? That's what he does for a living, right?
I'm just saying, my G. I'm
Like-
just saying, there's breasts there, there's coochie there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's in the porn world, right? He's gonna be looking at a booty.
Yo,
hole.
you're sick,
He's
bro.
gonna go into the butt, he'll see him.
Yo, but fam, I'm saying though, like, you know, I'm not gonna. I would reference this. Me personally, I would reference and say, yo, damn girl, your coochie's like kind of loose. You know, the walls are open.
Not when you're working.
Start talking about buttholes. Like, yo, this guy's a weirdo.
No, when you're working.
But it's work. It's not like him just picking a random girl. It's
Yeah,
work.
but I'm saying at work though, I'm gonna look at the coochie. It's pussy. If I'm a normal
They're
guy,
probably gonna be like,
Bro,
nah,
but
look
like,
at the
no, but you
butthole.
have to do act.
Nah, they're gonna be like, look at the butthole.
what are you guys talking
Why you
about?
only? Well, they're working though. I know. He's thinking they're working.
Here's the thing.
So like he's gotta
Okay,
spread the cheese.
maybe
out.
y'all niggas into the.
Yeah, man.
No, I get it, but she was just talking about how the vagina is stretched out from big things, right?
Yeah.
And she's even saying, yeah, but we're talking about the vagina that's stretching, not buttholes. We don't do buttholes. She wasn't even on that topic. This guy goes to buttholes.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to say. You don't catch the conversation? She was talking about vagina. He went to buttholes.
But beat the conversation. You know how the conversation is going?
Yeah, he turned it to
This
buttholes.
is literally just a 2023 version of like how like a guy from like back in the day, or like I guess current now, current would be like, oh, I feel jealous about what just happened, but I just can't say it this way, so I have to just like say it in a different way, which sounds like I'm accepting of it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, I'm
Political
like,
way. Some political shit.
Exactly.
He's trying to be
Bullshit, yeah.
politically
But he's
correct.
But if you see it at the same time, he's also being like, well, yeah, well, this and this happened.
And by the way she's responding too, you could tell that even she's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like,
You, sir, are a looser.
Yes.
yeah, man. And your wife got loose her.
Capital L. Yep, she got looser.
Well, she did. She did.
What's 7 months from now? Like
7 months from now?
February, right?
No, January.
Yeah.
Right, we're in July.
In 7 though?
August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, February.
Yeah, okay.
By February, you're gonna see that shit. Boom, somewhere
Yo,
around
we'll do an
6
episode there. Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
we'll cover it. We'll cover it.
Separate. We'll cover
Whatever
it.
happens in that relationship, we're gonna cover
We'll
it.
see where this goes. We'll cover it.
Hitting the toilet water. All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600.
You're doing cocaine.
This guy's like a grown ass man.
That's cocaine. I swear to you, that's
That
cocaine.
is drugs.
That's definitely cocaine.
That's drugs.
What the heck did I just watch? What the fuck was that?
Guy looks like
Why did he end it with that?
Like he just crawled out of a dungeon.
Like, why did he just end it with that?
You're like, God damn.
That's
I'm
what.
pretty sure, yo, you and I said, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
at the
that's
same
what millions of
time?
dollars looks. That's what millions of dollars does to you, bro.
That's fucked up.
Okay, so here's another one. We got adam22 reveals to Sneeko that his wife took a BBC, took that good old bubbaka.
The Bubaka. Oh, that's a game changer. Once you got a BBC in your life, that's
Actually,
a game changer.
Sneeko's another one
Another
of
couple
Adam's.
too.
He's another
Yeah.
cuck here.
Yeah.
He let another man smash his girl
Another
at the time
girl
when he was
smashed the
younger.
walls out of
Oh,
his
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I think he was in the room too, so even fucking worse.
Which is crazy because you got both these two guys in the same
Actually,
room
is it
at
worse?
the same
That's
time.
about yeah, it's worse. It is worse. Yeah, it's
If
worse.
you're in there, they have to.
And he also didn't make any money off
His
of
was
it
worse
either.
because he was in the room at the same time.
Yeah, he made
Yeah.
no money off of it. I'm not gonna say that the money made a difference.
No.
But well, he allegedly recorded it because he claims that he didn't see it yet.
I think.
Unless,
I think
wait a second, maybe he records, but he doesn't do the editing.
Oh, that makes sense. No, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. That he
Oh,
doesn't-
okay, so he may have been in the room.
I think he was in the room.
Oh, you sick
Yeah,
bastard.
he's in the room. Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. So they're both bad. His is worse actually.
Yeah,
Add
his
22.
because he married her.
Yeah, that's your wife.
And he has a
You married
child
her.
with
You
her.
recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, it's good to see that these two get along and can yuck it up together. Look at that though.
I'm so stressed out.
It's stressful.
No, I told Destiny about it earlier,
Oh,
which is even
wow.
better.
Okay,
Except he
okay.
was with Crip Mac, which made it a little hard to get the words out because Crip Mac just kept talking about Crippin'. But yeah, I agreed. I was like, you know what? She's only going to be doing this adult content for a couple more years. Realistically, why not let her do what she's got to do business-wise?
How did you select the guy?
It's actually somebody that I'm real cool with that stood out to us as like, okay, he would make sense because he's like very high profile.
You picked the guy?
I wouldn't say I picked him, but he was just kind of like one of the obvious ones. And, I know him. He's a cool guy. So I'm kind of, but I say that and you can let me know what you think of that. But it's viewed very differently in the two different worlds because in the adult content space, I mean, I'm assuming that a lot of the girls are going to be like, "Oh my god, that's so cool that you let her do that."
It's empowering and all this stuff.
That's amazing. You know, blah blah blah. It'll probably be like make her super lit for a period of time. But then, meanwhile, I'm prepared for within the hip hop space to be absolutely attacked for it.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
So
there's gonna be some lyrics about it for sure.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I'm thinking mostly like YouTubers and streamers.
There's some bars in there.
If that's gonna get me in some songs, that's cool though.
That is pretty cool. Is that the way you want to be remembered for? It's not that those allegations never leave.
What, of being a cuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get it hard.
That's never gonna.
And the thing with you
leave.
is that you just like talked about it, whereas this, like, I haven't actually seen it yet. But
you haven't seen it yet?
The content, no. But like, it's gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna at least see the trailer.
Right.
Probably not gonna go out of my way to see the full like half-hour version or whatever.
Yeah,
but
don't.
I don't know that I need to see that.
It's never gonna remove.
I feel like the trailer will probably show me a few of the essential angles, and that would be good enough. But I don't know. There's part of me that just felt like, if this is gonna like be really beneficial to her career, and me and her have slept with, I don't know, maybe like 300 girls together over the years.
It's fair.
I don't know. Is it fair? It didn't feel like the biggest deal.
I mean, that was my mindset. Is like we do in this previous relationship. Obviously, I don't do that anymore. And
right.
I'm like, I want to get married. I don't even want to.
Is that how he's trying to justify? Like, okay, I've smashed so many girls. You've never smashed nobody. So here, have a big back one. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
It's not the same though.
Like he all the time he wants to explain it in the well first, just so you know, we've done this so much with like so many women, shit like that. He's trying to explain it this way.
Although there's another video that he has where he's saying that. Yeah. Okay. I guess so. Never mind. Okay. Yeah.
Date.
We could talk about your transformation for sure.
Yeah. So I completely don't advocate for that lifestyle at all. But when I was doing degenerate stuff, that was my mindset. Like we do with all these girls, and she lets me do threesomes. So it's like, let me make it fair.
But how long did you even date the girl that you did this with?
It was on and off for a while. It was,
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that serious.
I mean, if it's a girl that you're not even like really that serious with, then I especially don't think.
But you're doing it with your wife.
I know.
Who you have a kid with, and you were just traveling across Europe. So before we go into this degenerate stuff, I was really happy. Like I message you all the time, because I thought you were all this.
You're like using me as an example of someone who's in porn but living like a healthy lifestyle and has the right attitude about girls and sex. I heard you mention me on Fresh and Fit recently, but yeah,
what did I say?
You were just like, I had a conversation with adam22 the other day, and he was telling me how even after having sex with, hundreds and hundreds of girls, that he finds way more fulfillment in the family thing and everything like that.
Yeah, I think that's dope. I don't agree with you on everything, but I like to see your Instagram stories, and I always respond to them. Like you travel, you spend like a month off. You were in Europe. It was your honeymoon. Congratulations. That's dope.
Best time of my life.
And just you seem really happy as a father, which I didn't expect. I've been watching your content for years, and to see you doing the dad thing, like you're pushing on the swing and all this stuff, it's really cool to see.
Well, okay, let me put it like this. A long time ago, I was listening to a Joe Budden podcast, and he was talking about how he has a really hard time listening to music at this point because once...
It's not a role model, just because that you show up and you're pushing the swing, I was like, yeah, okay, great, but your child can't look up at you and be like,
back to the Dirk or the Kuklinski, the Iceman, the assassin. Yeah. He's not a good role model. The guy was a father, he had kids, all that other shit. But guess what? The guy's a fucking murderer. This guy's the same thing. Your dad's a goddamn porn star doing debaucherous shit. Yeah, okay, cool. Kids may be fed at home, all that other shit, but guess what? What they're learning. Daddy, what do you do for a living? Yeah. Or mom, what do you do for a living? I bust it open. Daddy, what do you do for a living? Daddy, what do you do for a living? I watch mommy bust it open. That's not a role model. So I don't know where we're getting this narrative of what good parenthood is like, because that's not it. That's not good parenthood.
No, that's not it. Because like the way you're behaving isn't good.
Even the caption, Adam22 reveals to Sneeko that his wife took BBC. All his child's got to do is go back when the child's about 10, 12 years old, or whatever. You can use YouTube at like 8 or 9 by the time.
And this is from his channel.
Come on, man. This is wild.
It's not even someone else.
Wild.
It's his channel.
He's wilding, bro.
Flipping crazy.
Wilding, bro.
So you get really into the music industry, it's hard to just listen to a song and not think about the reasons why that song was created. Like, you hear a song and you're like, oh, this is his street song to try to like get the bodegas turned up, and then this is his love song to try to get the girls tuned in. And once you start like realizing that album rollouts are usually very similar, and a lot of these songs are just not really like created holistically.
They're all
just
strategic, and he knows the label side of it. So
and
it
at
takes
that point, you know, you grew up loving hip hop, and now all of a sudden your perspective on it is kind of like, God damn, this shit is formulaic as fuck.
Yeah.
And you know, that kind of makes it hard to like just hear
Enjoy
music
it.
and just feel this like passionate response. And I would kind of say the same thing about sex, where, you know, when I think about like the early days of my relationship, I was dying to have different threesomes and crazy out experiences and shit like that. But then once you start shooting porn, and you know, a day at work might be me f***ing 2 or 3 different girls with my girl, it's kind of like, it makes it hard for me to understand, like when I see like I hear these stories about rappers or NBA players who are just like chasing like crazy, and they're giving girls all this money per month to be around so that they can f*** them more and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, as a dude who's doing this as a source of income, that now seems quite foreign to me.
I mean, what seems foreign to you?
Like spending your entire life chasing and just like acting like it's the most important thing in the world.
Yeah, it's not. It's just like the biggest waste of time ever.
Yeah.
It's the biggest time suck. It's just not worth it.
And the reality is that if you
Okay, that was the.
made your work around basically.
Thank you.
chasing
Yo,
pussy.
that was
So
the
I
most
work-
contradictive shit.
Yeah,
That was the most contradictive shit. Both Sneeko and him. I'll
Oh,
tell you why.
I think he's saying like after, you know, years of doing it, that's he finally figured it out. And after, I don't know, 500 vaginas, he's.
I get it. But for the guys watching this show who are at body number 2, 3, maybe 1 or 2, they're listening to your old podcast. Sneako's talking about, yo, masculine men. They got a lot of men. They got a lot of women. You got to have your body count up there to be able to be a high selection if a girl's to want you because you have so much experience. Now he's sitting here as a guy saying, oh, it's you know, it's a waste of time to get pussy. What the fuck is you talking about? You guys, both these two are so lost. One guy's on Pluto, the other guy's on Jupiter. They don't know which way they're going. One guy wants to come back to Earth, but he's too far out in the fucking ethos. One other guy's fucking.
Imagine talking like that. This is exactly what you did to get where you are.
Exactly.
true,
Like,
it's true,
the
yeah.
same
It's
thing.
contradictive
Like,
shit.
What are you even talking about? And I do understand. Like, I understand what he's saying. He's like, oh, well, like, I guess like maybe he gets paid for it while rappers are paying for it. But like, bro, if you really think about it, who has made pussy their life even more?
That's not true.
You or
That's
a rapper? 'Cause here's the thing. He said
and-
that he's had just like over 300 whatever just with his wife and shit, like hookups and stuff.
Yeah.
No rappers have had that. That means that you're really making like pussy more your life than anything.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, adam22, you're not on the level of any rapper. I'll tell you that right now. First of all, you're not on that level of attraction.
It's just
Rappers are famous. There's a difference between having money and being famous and being attractive. Because you could be fat, ugly, and you're not going to be attractive with women. You listen, we know that he pays for sex because he paid for his wife to get fucked by a guy. 10 bands. The guy said, yo, I do it for 4. He's like, I'll pay you 10.
Yeah, he's definitely paying.
So
for
we
that.
know that he's
Goes
paying
like
for the
it
sex
goes
because
like
he
the
has to
film
pay.
thing,
Yeah, so
definitely paying for
we know that he's paying for these.
Paying for backs.
All these bodies that he's talking about isn't like he's going out to a club, meeting a chick, and smashing. That's not. Don't get an illusion from this. People who are watching, don't get an illusion. What he's doing is he's paying these other female porn stars to have threesomes with him and his wife and film it. That's not out there getting pussy. That's not out there being, you know, out there slashing and killing the tigers. You're not doing that. It's a cheat code. That's not real. That's not game. Right? So it's different. It's completely different.
Nah, man. Let's see what
You want to have good sex, meaningful sex, you're probably going to get that by having sex with the same woman over and over and not by
Which
just-
is great to see that you've been with hundreds of girls and you're the one saying that.
Yeah.
So everybody like inherently knows that, but still like that's the number one thing that's going to hold men back is their lust. I would say the same thing happened with probably like with Andrew Tate. He's like facing all these charges right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's completely innocent, but the number one vice that men are probably excused of is lust.
Yeah.
And you see so many countless examples of men going down over and over again. Even the president, like Bill Clinton, for example, like went down because he was getting some head. That's like the one thing that men are not shamed enough for that can really ruin your whole career. Like McGregor's getting accused of R-word. Every man, and I've seen this my whole life, and that's why I've been very careful, stuff like that. I've recorded so many stuff, audio messages, just like, even when I was like 15, 16, that's why you're not going to see any allegations against me, because I was always aware that's the number one thing that could ruin a man's entire career.
Yeah.
And so it's just best, I would say, for if there's any like teenage men watching, the best thing to do is is to avoid that. And I know I'm saying this now, and 90% of the guys aren't going to do it. They're going to continue to chase anyway. Even me, probably. You know, like I'm gonna. I don't want to put it out and say I'm going to mess up, but it's probably going to happen. But that's the number one. It's like I see it equivalent to being a drug addict.
Right.
It's just a dopamine release, and there's nothing.
Say, I'm not going to follow my own advice.
Yeah.
Yo, sometimes Sneeko says some crazy shit.
Some dumb shit, man. Some dumb shit.
Fulfilling about it.
Yeah, because for me, like, I'm very happy to be in a committed relationship where I'm, you know, sleeping in the same bed with this girl and having meaningful experiences that are going way outside of sex and everything with the family and the, you know.
And you make a lot of money. Like, why still do porn?
Well, that's part of making a lot of money. But you're right, though. I don't have to do the porn thing, but, you know, I don't know.
Same thing with your wife too. You make so much. But does she need to do that?
She doesn't need to do it,
No,
but
doesn't.
it feels like, you know, this is her career. This is what she's been doing for 6-7 years, and it's not like, you know, I think there's part of her that wants to kind of see what the heights of her career could be because of the fact that her always being with me sort of held her back financially a little bit because, like, the number one most requested thing is that they want to see her with the BBC.
Oh, it was a black dude.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is it really that? Why even view it as a career? It's something. It's an intimate act, and you're separating that and turning it into a job.
Yeah, but at a certain point,
Yo, you hear that? You hear that though? The votes are in.
There's a word for
the
that.
girls in the whole world
Fetishized.
want the black tang.
BBC.
Don't let them fool you out there, my black men, my black youngsters out there. You know what I'm saying?
They know.
Keep your head together,
They know.
because all them chicks want you. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and be the best pimp you can be, bro. You go ahead.
Hey.
you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You have fun. Dive into that, BBC.
Be safe, but go ahead.
Be careful. Be safe.
Be careful out there.
Be careful out there.
Wrap it up, strap it up before you blow it up. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yo, that shit blows up these days, man.
Catch that crazy.
He just gave another guy permission to sleep with his wife. Look, adam22 says he has.
This just in. New reports.
What?
Yeah.
Adam22's wife. What?
Because
What is that?
yesterday, this
Read
guy
that.
called
Read that.
him-
Read that. Read
This
that.
guy called him yesterday on his stream, and he's like, "Hey man, I got next, bro."
Oh wait.
And
So
he's
another
like,
guy.
he's
So
like, he's like, "Wait, you said you got next?" And then he said something else, but then like apparently he literally just gave permission.
Nah, he's-
Adam22
I think he's gotta
just
be
gave
trolling.
permission for another.
He's
man.
got to be trolling.
Sleep with his wife.
It was the shorty that said it. Adam22's wife says she has his permission to sleep with KC-Net.
Oh, Kai Cenat?
Yeah.
That guy's gonna do it?
Yeah. Because he's the one that called him yesterday. Because like
Kai
apparently they're
Cenat.
homies.
You know who Kai Cenat is, eh?
Yeah.
That
And
little
yo,
five,
that
that
streamer.
5'1" guy.
That streamer, yeah.
Let a
Yeah,
midget hit. He's
and
gonna let the
then
midget
he's
hit it.
like,
Man.
The midget, because he's not a BBC.
Oh
He's a midget.
my God.
It's over, man. This is what happens when you listen. If you leave the chicken coop open, the hens are gonna the foxes are gonna come get the hen, right?
No, that's crazy.
So that's what happened, man. The guy, he left the hen house open.
Yeah.
Here comes the fox.
So here, go have fun.
What do you think's
raking
gonna
in 6 figures a month from doing adult content becomes kind of part of your identity, you know? And
Does she want that or be her identity?
I think she just realizes that she's probably in the twilight of that, and that at some point,
This is the last chance.
yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna have another kid within like 2-3 years, and we're probably gonna have another kid. And at that point, I mean, let me tell you, having a kid makes the whole being a porn star thing for the woman infinitely more difficult.
Yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen. Have you? I mean, this might get personal, but like, have you thought about what's gonna happen when your kid starts finding out about this stuff?
Nah.
Forget it.
I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. She'll have, like, she already, if she knew what was going on, she'd realize that, like, a large percentage of her mom's friends did this or do this.
So it's just normal.
I mean, I just don't think that it'll necessarily carry the same level of oomph once my kid gets to the age where she understands. And obviously, you're going to, like, hide it from her until she is as old as possible so that she'll hopefully be able to kind of get it. Or maybe she could, like, get it in steps, like, oh, mom is a model. Mom's doing a...
The daughter's gonna grow up exactly the same as the parents. That's a fact. You know, you are like the company you keep, and your parents have the greatest influence over you. So guess what? That's exactly what their daughter's gonna be doing. Because if even if the mother's friends do the same thing, she's gonna be doing the same thing. That's a fact. That is a fact. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, it's more than likely.
You know what's funny? So Pamela Anderson's children have grown up now, and they found her tapes. Can you imagine how weird that is? Watching your mother get bust open? That's fucking crazy. It's weird. It's just weird, man.
No, you don't want to come across that.
It's strange made norm.
That's got to be traumatizing.
It's strange means no, but maybe
imagine like it's not even like it doesn't even hit you too that's your mom too. No, maybe you're watching it, you're seeing the booty, you're seeing the back shots, whatever. Like, oh, this is nice. You start preparing, get your lotion, get your buttercream, do whatever you're doing. Yeah. Sit down.
See your mother's
playing.
Mom's face. That's crazy.
What the? Mom?
Photo shoot today. Like people, mom makes money because people like the photos of mom.
Mom's getting BBC'd.
And then at some point it's like, oh, mom and dad were doing more than just taking photos. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's going to be the easiest conversation in the world over time, but I definitely know a lot of corn parents who their kids get it, don't really give a shit. We kind of have wokeness to thank for that. Thank you, LGBTQ pioneers out there, for sort of like the whole sex worker normalization thing. I think it kind of comes with that, and a lot of these kids but that's probably think that this is the kind of thing that it's not okay to look down on somebody for that.
But that's what's destroying. That's what's destroying the West. That's why LA is so. You love LA, right?
I like the fact that it has the best weather in the country, has the most opportunities.
But the
for
culture
me
is just like 1 in 3 people, you have no idea what gender they are. They're just walking around and they're just like, what hair do they have? What's their body? They have an Adam's apple and boobs. You don't know.
Okay, I can't confirm.
These alien people walking around.
I can't confirm that ratio, but I will say that I went to the farmer's market the other day and maybe I saw 100 people at the farmer's market in total. Pretty poppin' farmer's market, so it might be 200. I saw at least 3 trans people. So that really had me thinking, like, this ratio is going up.
But don't you see how that's you're using wokeness to justify, like, okay, well, woke culture is so strong right now. By the time my kid grows up, sex work is going to be so normalized that I won't even have to explain it. It's just going to be a regular thing.
That is one part of wokeness that I can appreciate. Also, like, normalizing, gay people feeling accepted in society, normalizing, wokeness has a wide range of things that it affects. I mean, like, the fact that, like, a black guy feels safer walking down the street, that he's not going to
like
be
sex work is actual work.
Tackled by the police as often. I mean, wokeness is about also rooting that out from society as well, right?
Do black guys just get tackled by the police for crossing the street? I've never heard that.
Well, okay, it might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but
I don't think that's ever happened.
Like there are a lot of things that fall under the woke umbrella, right?
That's true.
Wildin', man.
But I think those are really overinflated, and the gay acceptance thing. That's the number that people think that. So this is where wokeness doesn't make any sense. Is they'll say like gay people need to be normalized, but then they wave LGBT flags at the White House, and the president
show their titties.